Please take your seats quickly, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Hi guys, welcome to OneMinuteTennis.com. In today's session, I want to talk to you about how to generate topspin, both on the forehand and the backhand, whether it's the one-handed or the two-handed. And I want to show you one simple area, which if you focus on, will mean that you can control how much topspin you're putting on the ball, whether you're hitting aggressively, defensively, or whether you're counter-attacking. Now, in principle, topspin is very simple. If you picture the ball like a clock face, we have 6 at the bottom and 12 at the top, and we will simply try and swing from 6 to 12 from low to high on the ball. But it's not that simple. Everybody that's played tennis knows that the balls arrive in different places, different heights, different speeds, different spins, and so it's much more difficult than this simple concept of 6 to 12. But to get the feel of the correct technique to hit topspin from every situation, to attack and counter-attack from any position, I want to introduce you to your new grip in the stroke. And I want you to hold the racket there. And when I hold the racket in this choked up position here, then I'm much more aware of what the racket head is actually doing, because the racket is actually counterbalanced. So now, as I take the racket back on the forehand side, I want to make sure that the racket butt is below my hand. The racket handle is below my hand. And now I make the stroke, and I must make sure that the racket handle is above my hand. And what I've made there is pronation after external shoulder rotation, and so I've created a true topspin stroke. But all I have to think about is below and above. And with the racket in this position, it's very natural to make that stroke. When I come to a full grip, then it's much more natural to go above and level. But when I have the choked up grip, it's much more natural to go below and then above. So use the feeling of this grip to then change so that now the racket is pointing below and pointing above. The stroke feels better, but if I don't consciously do that, then I end up with a different situation. But no, we begin the stroke with the racket handle pointing down and then up. On the backhand side, it's even more unnatural when you use a normal grip. You see, with the choked up grip, I want to point below and then drop the racket and point above. But the natural thing to do is to point above and then down. By using this choked up grip, you can feel the momentum and leverage that the racket can create within the stroke. And when you feel that momentum and leverage, then you are creating a true topspin drive. Once you have the feel of this aggressive topspin swing path, then you create the wonderful paradox of tennis. And the wonderful paradox is that the faster you swing, the more the ball will go in. Use this choked up grip to find the swing path and then incrementally go down into a full grip, and you'll find that you have the correct swing path, you have a better stroke, you have more power, more control, and simply a better forehand. If you like my ideas, check out our books on Amazon. We have books on every aspect of the game, and the books are broken down into the biomechanics and science of the stroke, and then with super simple explanations, we help you to take your game to the next level. Or join players in over 40 countries all over the world of all ages and all levels that I'm helping with one-to-one online coaching. For more information, check out the website or simply email me. If I do this in what can be the natural way for a lot of people watching, where the racket head is pointing below and then pointing above, then I'll have a flat ball that's difficult to control. So use this choked up grip to find the swing path, then apply the swing path, and you'll have a better forehand, a more aggressive forehand, a safer forehand, and a better stroke. Thanks for watching, and see you next time for more unique tennis lessons that really work.